Semper Fi, everyone, and welcome to the latest installment of Recon Jack. I'm your host, United States Marine Corps veteran and living historian Chuck Lynch. On today's follow-up episode, I will continue to explain the ribbon rack of retired Marine 4-star General Jim Chaos Mattis. As with part 1, I will continue in order of precedence from lowest to highest. The third from top row of ribbons, from right to left, are the Navy and Marine Corps Meritorious Unit Commendation, or MUC, which is awarded by the Secretary of the Navy, Chief of Naval Operations, or Commandant of the Marine Corps to any unit of the Marine Corps or U.S. Navy that has distinguished itself under combat or non-combat conditions by either valorous or meritorious achievement, which renders a unit outstanding compared to other units performing similar service, but not sufficient to justify award of the Navy Unit Commendation. To justify this award, the unit must have performed service of a character comparable to that which would merit the award of a Bronze Star Medal or achievement of like caliber in a non-combat situation to an individual. The Navy Unit Commendation, or NUC, which is awarded to a unit for having distinguished itself by outstanding heroism in action against the enemy, but not sufficient to justify the award of the Presidential Unit Citation. A unit must have performed service of a character comparable to that which would merit the award of a Silver Star Medal for heroism or a Legion of Merit for non-combat meritorious service to an individual. The Joint Meritorious Unit Award, or You Played Well with Others Award, which is slightly shorter in height than the Army's version, and it is awarded in the name of the Secretary of Defense to joint activities between different branches of the U.S. military for meritorious achievement or service superior to that which is normally expected for actions in the following situations: combat with an armed enemy of the United States, a declared national emergency, or under extraordinary circumstances that involve national interests. And the Navy and Marine Corps Presidential Unit Citation, which is awarded to units for extraordinary heroism in action against an armed enemy on or after 7 December 1941. The second from top row of ribbons, which begin the list of ribbons and medals awarded specifically for Mattis's own actions and not for actions performed by a unit as a whole, from right to left, are the Combat Action Ribbon, or CAR, which is a high precedence military decoration awarded to members of the Marine Corps, U.S. Navy, and Coast Guard who have actively participated in ground or surface combat. The Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal, or NAM, which is awarded for outstanding achievement or meritorious service not of a nature that would otherwise warrant awarding the Commendation Medal. The Meritorious Service Medal with 2 5/16" gold stars, recognizing the medal was awarded 3 times. This medal may also be bestowed in lieu of the Bronze Star Medal for meritorious achievement in a designated combat theater. Normally, the acts or services rendered must be comparable to that required for the Legion of Merit, but in a duty of lesser, though considerable, responsibility, and it is typically reserved for senior Navy and Coast Guard officers in pay grades 05 to 06, Commander and Captain, and Marine Corps Field Grade officers in pay grades 05 and 06, or Lieutenant Colonel and Colonel, first awarded typically after completion of a successful commanding officer assignment at the 05 level. And the Bronze Star Medal with Combat V, which is absolutely awesome because it recognizes the medal was awarded for an act of valor or meritorious service in combat. This medal may be awarded to members of the U.S. military for either heroic achievement, heroic service, meritorious achievement, or meritorious service in a combat zone. The first and top row of ribbons, from right to left, are the Legion of Merit, which is awarded for exceptionally meritorious conduct in the performance of outstanding services and achievements. It is one of only 2 U.S. military decorations to be issued as a neck order, the other being the Medal of Honor, and the only one that may be issued in degrees, much like an Order of Chivalry or certain orders of merit. It is typically awarded to flag officers who are general officers authorized to fly their own command flags, such as a brigadier general or pay grade 07 and above, and captains accompanying senior command or very senior staff positions in their respective services. The Defense Superior Service Medal, which is awarded for performing superior meritorious service in a position of significant responsibility. It is most often presented to general and flag officers. It is the Department of Defense's second highest non-combat related military award, and it is the second highest joint service decoration. The Navy Distinguished Service Medal, which is awarded to Marines and sailors to recognize distinguished and exceptionally meritorious service to the United States while serving in a duty or position of great responsibility, which implies senior military responsibility, and the decoration is normally only bestowed to senior Navy flag officers and Marine Corps general officers, or extremely senior enlisted positions such as the Master Chief Petty Officer of the Navy or the Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps. It was originally senior to the Navy Cross until August 1942, when the precedence of the two decorations was reversed. And the Defense Distinguished Service Medal with one oak leaf cluster, which is awarded for exceptionally distinguished performance of duty contributing to the national security or defense of the United States. It is the highest non-combat related military award and the highest joint service decoration. It is awarded only while assigned to joint activity and for responsibilities typically held by the most senior officers, such as the chairman and vice chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the chiefs and vice chiefs of the military services, and commanders and deputy commanders of the combatant commands, the director of the Joint Staff, and others whose duties bring them frequently into direct contact with the Secretary of Defense, the Deputy Secretary of Defense, and other senior government officials. To break it down Burton, Ernie, or Barney style, the bottom four rows of General Mattis's ribbon rack were awarded for places he served, whether on recruiting duty, on ship during sea service, or while in a foreign campaign of duty. The third from top row are the "Your unit did a good, better, best, and perfect job while you served with them" awards. The top two rows feature personal awards, whether while directly engaged in combat or overseeing his unit did an excellent job in and out of combat, with the second row featuring "You personally did a good job" awards, and the first row featuring "You did an excellent job, General" awards. With his "You qualified on the range with your rifle and pistol and did an excellent job," and his "You were the Secretary of Defense" awards below everything. Overall, General Mattis's ribbon rack exemplifies extreme dedication to the Marine Corps and the United States of America over the course of 46 years of service, and has certainly earned him the call sign Chaos. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Recon Jack, and perhaps you've learned something new. Stay tuned for more episodes as I continue to explore the hallowed history, traditions, and individuals of the United States Marine Corps. Please feel free to like this video, subscribe to my channel, click that notification bell, and leave a comment in the section below. I always enjoy interacting with you folks and seeing the growth of this channel. Also, don't hesitate to tell a friend or family member, or email me directly to recon_jack@hotmail.com. Until next time, Semper Fi, and carry on.